Well, first of all, when I started teaching, I was in a Title I school in Oklahoma City, and I knew every single day that I came to work I was making a difference in those children's lives, because I was the one constant, steady person who cared about them, who worked hard for them, who wanted to see the best for them, and I never, no matter whether they had a good day or a bad day, all the days in between, I was there for them, and they knew that. And that connection that we built through those years in that school, I was attached. I couldn't walk away from teaching at that point. I have taught second, and then I went to first, and then a transitional first, and then kindergarten, and I never left kindergarten. And I think the reason I've stayed is we're the luckiest teachers of all grade levels, I believe, 100%, because no one else gets to see the amount of growth that we see from the minute they walk in the door, when they are not able to write their name. Sometimes they're not even able to recognize their name or the letters of the alphabet. And by the time they leave here, they're not only reading, some of them are reading first and second grade levels. Their parents call and say, I cannot believe how much reading is happening. We're driving down the street and they're reading the signs. We're sitting in a restaurant and they're reading the menu to me. And they're writing stories and they're adding details and the math that they can do. We see so much growth in kindergarten in this 1 year. I don't know how you can't be excited when you literally watch that child's light bulb turn on and they take off from there. It is amazing to be recognized. It's overwhelming, actually, the support and the encouragement. And actually, when I really think about it, it is an honor, because honestly, I've always known that being an UMBL was a great reward. If you're an UMBL, you're in a great place. Being at Green Tree, you're in a great place. And to be recognized as the Elementary Teacher of the Year for such an impressive district has been a great honor. And it's something I take very seriously. I'm proud to do that, and I hope I do it well.
Totally humbled by the whole experience. It's a huge honor. I can't even begin to describe how honored I am to represent UMBL ISD as Teacher of the Year. To me, teaching is just an opportunity every day to make a difference. There's nothing like, seeing the light bulb go on in a kid's head, or see a kid just do something amazing, and just the pride that they have in themselves and that I have in them as their teacher. Words really can't describe what that feels like, seeing that in the classroom. It's a priceless opportunity, every day priceless.
Mr. Walter, is it like you get to call him like a father figure and also a teacher? Because out of school, and if you ever need anything, he'll help you out with your problems. But he'll never let you slide with any mistakes. He'll always help you correct your mistakes and fix what you did wrong, and he won't let anything slide.
He has this after school thing on Wednesdays, and sometimes if the tutors can't help me, I ask him, and he would be the one to answer. And instead of just giving us the answer, he actually asks us questions and go in more in depth to help us.
They teach me as much as I teach them. Every day I learn something new about myself, about them. But those kids, all of my students, really, they keep me going. Last year, I had a really special group of kids that I was lucky enough to be their teacher, 6th grade, 7th grade, and 8th grade. So I got to follow them up all the way through middle school, and at the end of their 8th grade year, they had all written me a letter telling me, how the AVID class was for them, and just some personal words that they wrote to me telling them, how much they cared about me, and what their time in my classroom meant. And so it's just a notebook full of letters from those students and they totally blew me away with it. I didn't know that they were going to do that, and they gave it to me on their last day here last year. And I was pretty emotional because I'd grown so attached to those kids, being their teacher for 3 years.
I think that he won the Teacher of the Year because, first of all, that he can help his students in many ways with schoolwork and your academics, or if it's electives, because most people don't need help with that, but he could still help you with it, and even your personal problems, like what's going on in your family.
I mean, he's really great. you can just tell by like how much work he puts into his classroom, and he's just like a special teacher.
I know that I could tell him anything if I have like a problem or something like that. I know that I could come to him and not just any other teacher.
You can't put into words how awesome that is to see happen in a classroom. So yeah, teaching, major responsibility, but brilliant opportunity.